lovely people. Thanks for being with me. Today I want to invite you to play a game with me, to do this little experiment. Take a look around at the place where you are, or the room. I don't know where you are, but just take a look around. And focus on those things you like, those things you are grateful for, those things that put a smile on your face. And then become aware of how you feel. Explore inside you. How does your body feel? Does it feel nice, relaxed? I don't know. Just explore how you feel at this moment. And now I want you to have a look around again. But now you focus on those things you don't like at all. Those things you think that are ugly or that doesn't make you smile, you're unhappy about. All those negative things you see. And now, how do you feel at this moment? Explore how your body feels. How do you feel at this moment? Is there a difference than before, or just become aware of how you feel right now? Why this little game, this little experiment? Just to give you the experience that you are the one that can choose. You are the one that can decide where you want to put your attention to. In the same room, you can look at those things you like, or those things you're grateful for, and you can look at those things you don't like at all. And you are the one that decides. You are the one that decides how to use your mind and where to put your focus on, where to give your attention to. And maybe you, with this little experiment, you become aware of in your daily life how you experience this. Maybe you become aware of where you put your attention to in your daily life, in the people you're seeing around you, your partner, situations. Where do you put your focus on? What do you give your attention to? Do you mostly focus on those things you're grateful for? Those things you like, that gives you a happy feeling? Or do you mostly give your attention to those things you don't like? And do you hear yourself complaining about a lot of things? And the one is not better than the other one. It's just a difference. And I just want you to become aware of it. Become aware of how you use your mind and where do you put your attention to? And now a more difficult one is look at yourself. Take a look at yourself. Explore yourself. And what are the things in yourself you're grateful for? What are the things about yourself you like, you're happy about? And on the other hand, what are the things you don't like at all at yourself? What are the things you want to change? What are the things you don't like at all, you are unhappy about? And I don't know if you find it difficult to find things about yourself that you like, and maybe it was easier to find things about yourself you don't like at all. And maybe it's a bit confronting to become aware of it, that there is a voice in your head, there is a focus on the more negative things about yourself instead of the beautiful things you have. Because I'm sure you have beautiful things, more beautiful than not so beautiful. And I'm sure you always find beautiful things and things you are grateful for in yourself. The funny thing and the irony is that if you look around and listen to people talking, and also listen to the news and reading the newspaper, most of the time there's a lot of attention on all the negative things, and there's not a lot of times that positive news will come through. So we are a bit conditioned to focus on the unhappy things. We are conditioned to complain, because complaining, drama, it's easier, and we can complain a long time about something we find ugly, or about something in ourselves we don't like at all. It's easier to complain, and we can talk about it hours and hours, than if we look at the beautiful things. It is like it's easier finished. It's not too much to say about it. If we find something beautiful, there is no drama in it. But I don't know if you've noticed in the beginning, when you were looking on the things that you like about the room you are at this moment, what it did with your body. How did it feel? To my personal experience, it feels so much nicer and so much more relaxed if I'm focusing on those things I like, on those beautiful things. And in every situation, in every person, in yourself, you can always see beautiful things, and you always can see the ugly things, the negative things. You are the one that can decide on which you want to put your focus to. And just become aware of it. And maybe you became aware of that you rather would focus on the negative things, and that's okay. That's fine too. Don't blame yourself for it. Once you become aware of where you put your attention to, you can change it. You can decide if you want to change, and if you want to change your focus to the beautiful things or to the negative things. And you will see that it is a learning process, because we are so trained of putting our focus on those things we don't like, on complaining, on making drama of something small, then putting our attention on those things we like, and change our way of looking at ourselves in the first place. Situations, your partner, your kids, the things you see around you. Try it for yourself, and if you become aware that you are complaining, if you listen to the words that coming out of your mouth and they are complaining about or yourself or a situation or your partner or your kids or the car in front of you in the traffic, or I don't know, or the weather, once you hear yourself complaining, become aware of it, and then do this little game. Then you can ask yourself, okay, wait a moment, I hear myself complaining, doesn't feel so nice. What am I grateful for at this moment? What do I see around me that is beautiful? Or what am I happy about myself? Or what do I like about my partner? What do I like about my kids, my house? And most of all about yourself, because that, to me, my personal experience, is the most difficult one. To be nice and gentle with ourselves, to focus on the beautiful things. It can be that during a day that I'm doing, let's say, a number 10 things that went well and good, and I was happy about, and I'm proud about it, and then maybe one tiny little thing that I did wrong, and where does my focus go to this tiny little thing, and my whole emotion change, my whole feeling about myself change. The thoughts, the image I have about myself, I feel complete loser just of this one tiny little thing that I maybe did wrong. Maybe it wasn't wrong at all, but somehow my mind thought this is not good and you are a complete loser. And once I become aware of it, of this voice of a loser, of these critics about myself, I stop and I literally do, okay, wait, come here with me. Is it true that you really are a loser? What did you do today that you liked? What are you grateful for yourself? What gave you a happy feeling? And so I change my focus. Instead of focusing on this one tiny little thing and feeling complete loser, I focus on the other things. I focus on the things that went well today, the things that I saw around me that were beautiful, like the sun, or a smile of my partner, or a little fish when I went snorkeling are just my own eyes when I'm always looking in the mirror. My smile. So play this little game, do this little experiment with yourself. Once you hear yourself complaining and you become aware of it, stop. Stop with complaining and start with one thing that you are grateful for at that moment. A smell, something you see, something you hear. And put all your attention to this. And then maybe you see a second thing and a third thing. So explore the world in a different way. Go and put your focus on the beautiful things, because magic and beauty is everywhere. We just have to open our eyes for it and open all our senses to those beautiful things around us and inside us too. So I wish you lots of fun with exploring yourself and discovering this beauty in yourself and this beauty around you. And you can choose. You are the one that can choose, the one that is deciding where to put your focus to. And be very gentle with yourself. You're learning to look at yourself in a different way, to look at the world around you in a different way. And one time you will focus on the beautiful things and the things you're grateful for, and the other time you will complain and you will get frustrated, and both are fine. It's just about becoming aware of yourself. It's just about exploring yourself again and discovering yourself, new things. Discovering the beauty inside you. Lots of love, and until next time.